Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV. Just want to cover this upcoming project that's going to be launching on the Abstract chain in Final Bosa. Is it the actual next great anime brand in Web3? Is it the next Suzuki? So many questions, so many details, so many things to find out. But let's actually just get into it and just break it all down. So what exactly is Final Bosa?
Just covering Final Bosu, born from Web3 and coming soon. So it doesn't have many details as far as right now. They have a lot of things coming soon. With their particular anime brand, I know their anime just stands for just overcoming against all odds. Just within the storyline anime audience, they're actually getting into. So you can just check out the coming soon. Crafting a future of anime, fans and creators become owners. And against all odds, dare to dream big. So that's the anime brand and push a narrative that they're going towards as far as just what they're creating in their overall ecosystem. But you can also just check out their Bosu legacy collection. So they do have a legacy collection people have launched their custom one-on-one art NFTs. So that's why some of these NFTs don't have an anime picture on them, because a lot of people have not applied as far as doing their custom one-on-ones. But we can see the floor is currently sitting at a 1.42 ETH floor, so just currently just a little below $4,000. Just looking into this collection boosted just from the announcement that they're releasing their collection now, launching on Abstract chain. So a lot of people are just paying attention to that Pacific collection. And then it also just has coming soon, so you can dare to dream big. You can also just make sure that you refer to the Discord. This is where you can check out all the latest announcements they have for their legacy collection, just all the different perks and benefits. They have official links where you can check out shop on OpenSea if you want to just get access to that. And then also you can jump into VC and get your questions answered. So just make sure you just check that out over there. Also, we can just jump over to the Twitter. So just even with the Twitter, this is where you can get a preview. I know they launched a preview video just for Final Bosa, born from Web3. We'll see if we can check this out.
ここにいるのは誰だ?
A lot of people are just anticipating Final Bosu and just exactly like what they got going on, right? Keep your eyes on, and then just looking at their latest tweets. We'll see if we can just see a sneak peek of this. A lot of people just being able to see, can this project particularly reach Suzuki levels with this particular collection? A lot of people just anticipating with this upcoming mint. I know it's a very anticipated mint just coming out on Abstract chain. And I know they also have done streams just on Abstract just with their ABS and the new website that just launched, talking about the different project and the phases just where they are at launch. And then their actual end goals. I know I just heard the end goals as far as being competing against Suzuki, and then further just even developing further within the Web2, and then being able to grab essentially just people from the outside of Web3 and branching on with the consumer chain to reach the outside Web2 group of people. I know there's that target audience, but this actually just shows just an actual tweet on how to whitelist for Final Bosu. So I'm actually going to walk you through that through the last part of this video, but you just unlock these different levels, and I'll actually just show you that, and we'll actually just go to that specific website. So this is where you go actually going to complete quests to earn points. You climb the leaderboard to increase your chances. Top players from the leaderboard will be raffled for a whitelist spot, along with ones will actually get access, and make sure you apply for alpha bot giveaways if you see any giveaways in the server. Also, if you have the Bosu collection, to register for the legacy holders. So if you're a legacy holder, you can apply for all these different giveaways. Just make sure you just stay tuned and stay up to date for that. And then you just accumulate your different points. Once you accumulate your points, that will increase your chances towards getting on that Pacific whitelist. Curating the right community. Final Bosa isn't for everyone. It's for those who share our values, our resilience, growth, and passion. It's just about believing who finishes first, but it's about connecting with the people and believing what we're building. So going over, this is where you can actually just get into your whitelist Final Bosu dashboard. So people are just completing these different levels. This is where you're going to actually increase your chances and position yourself for these different whitelists. So as you can see, I've completed levels 1 through 3. They're going to have more continued levels. So they have level 4 that I've yet to complete. But as you just complete these different levels, you unlock and increase your points and raffle you in an automatic spot to be able to get registered for the upcoming whitelist. But all you have to do is just do the different previews, be able to hit level 1, just go through all the different quests. They're going to ask you just different questions as you accumulate your points. So this is where you can actually just scroll down. I've already completed this, but you would just line up the different parts of the different quests as you do them. And then once you do these different parts of the different quests, is what's going to allow you to like register yourself. As you just do these different parts of your quest, it's going to allow you yourself and you accumulate points. Once you just accumulate points as you go through these different quests, you can also just refer to the server if you got any questions. And then what you do is you just complete these different quests. Once you get these quests correct, as you just go along, you just go through each level, complete these different quests. I already did an example for this video. As you just interact, you just complete these different quests as far as drag and drop. Once you complete these different quests, to show you how much that you actually got right as far as accumulating in points. The more points you get, this is the more that's going to be added to your individual score and hopefully boost your chances for that upcoming whitelist for this project. So you just earn these different points. Once you earn the points, you go back to all levels and then completing levels 2, 3. And then once you just get to 2 and 3, just complete levels 4 and 5. Once you do this, it's going to accumulate towards your points. You can also just like and retweet as you do these different quests and tasks. They're going to ask you many different questions, but this is to help you learn more about the Final Bosu project, exactly what the storyline is, elevate with the likes of Azuki. A lot of people are anticipating, but you do these different brand quests, and this is going to increase towards your points. Again, I could just go to level 2. Level 2 is just welcome back to life. This is where you can scroll down, earn these different quests and points, and then you just click and see what the panel and be able to register. And the main thing is just accumulating, doing all these different quests when they're available. And once you do that, that's going to increase your overall points and chances and register and how you position yourself for the upcoming drop. So make sure you just go to whitelist.finalbosa.com/dashboard. This is where you're going to get access to all this information as soon as these quests are available for update. So make sure you just check that out. But also just going further back, just make sure you check out the Discord for any upcoming announcements. This is where you're going to get notified as far as just when they have raffles or just anything or just any particular AMAs, or how you can position yourself and get first come first serve or just different whitelist spots for this upcoming and different project. You also participate in fan art, doing anime cult, just doing different news. So it's just so much to be able to look forward to. Also just jump into VC like I mentioned before, but make sure you just stay up to date with Final Bosu, all their latest announcements. This is where you're going to be able to get access to all the different levels as you complete them. But that is a wrap up for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, make sure you share the video, and stay tuned for my wrap up video because I'm going to break all this down.
Yo, what's good? So welcome to the end of today's recap video, just covering just within Final Bosa. I know Final Bosa is just an upcoming anime project coming out on Abstract Chain. So just give my thoughts on how to actually position yourself. Make sure you just check the Discord, check for the latest announcements, just different things. I know the Discord is just very active. A lot of people in the VC. So you can also just jump in there and get different questions answered. Also put in a support ticket. Just get active in a different server. Also just stay up to date with the questions, just different announcements they got going on regarding when they're actually going to come out as far as the date and the timeline and what price. But it's just one to keep your eye on ultimately, just because they did have a recent space with Luca Nets, who is the founder of the Abstract Chain. I know he has ties and IPs within Walmart, so he actually has legitimate Web2 presence.
So my perspective, I want to tell you as you, somebody who's deploying on the chain and bringing his baby to the chain, I want you to know that outside of, betting on our ability to bring new people in and opening up the floodgates, if there's ever anything you ever need from me directly, it's my job to open those doors for you. And
you would just imagine how this duo or pairing can actually just translate, just possibly just far as anime, just different partnerships, deals, just resources that may or may not be had. I know I've heard just many bold claims as far as just being the next big major anime brand, not even just in Web3 with Azuki, but also just with the likes of Disney and these mega giants has been around for like a dynasty of years. I personally have not seen that in the space, but you never know as far as the connections and different things and resources that could spark something off. So you never know as far as limitless potential. So there has to be the first in something. But this is a project that you want to keep your eyes on, just pay attention to. But just giving my thoughts as far as analysis and breakdown. Just make sure you just stay tuned for the announcement, stay tuned for the upcoming mint, and it'll be determined as far as just different things going along in the future. But that is a wrap up for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, make sure you share the video. Stay tuned for all the ones I'm going to drop, and I'll see you in the next one.